Yes, seed.
I was going to go with how many teams you have left in your Final Four, because yesterday was like the ultimate bracket buster.
Who lost one yesterday? Oh, Fritzy didn't. Everybody else did.
I lost an Elite Eight one.
Oh, you did?
I got 2 Elite Eights down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, but your Penn State squad ended up getting a win.
Penn State came through. Marquette still TBD, but all right.
Well, they should be.
Should be.
Marquette's a really good team. By the way, Arizona.
So I've been told.
Arizona's the first number 2 seed to lose twice to a 15 seed. They lost to Santa Clara back in 1993. Was that the Steve Nash Santa Clara team? Arizona's lost 5 tournament games to teams seeded 13 or worse. No other team has lost more than 3. By comparison, Kansas, Duke, and North Carolina combined 91-5 against teams seeded 13th or worse. And Virginia. Virginia's lost 6 times as a top 5 seed in the round of 64 since the tournament expanded in 1985, more than any other team.
Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Thank you, Melissa Etheridge. Stat of the day brought to you by Panini America, the official trading cards of the Dan Patrick Show. By the way, Penn State's win over Texas A&M, first tournament win for the school since 2001. Yes, Paul.
Okay, at the end of the Virginia game versus Furman, they're up 2. They have a timeout. Their inbound passer, the guard, throws it in. It goes right back to him. He's buried on the baseline.
And this is how it sounded with Kevin Harlan on True TV.
Clark in a straight jacket. He didn't need to do that. He threw it away. Bean, Pegues. Furman leads. Timeout, Virginia. Did we just see what we think we just saw? Wow.
Yes. I think we saw what we thought we saw.
Love
Did
that
we
guy.
just see what I think we just saw?
Love it.
Kevin Harlan with the call.
13-11 Milwaukee. 8:38 left in the first quarter. Back after this. This is the NBA on TNT.
Now, Fritzy is listening to the radio call, and prior to that turnover, the announcers were talking about how Virginia doesn't turn the ball over.
Very rarely does this team turn the ball. This game's all but over.
You had a timeout. Like, worst case scenario. And Tony Bennett was a star player in college, played in the NBA. His father, a longtime college head coach, one of the great fundamental teaching coaches I've ever been around. You have to say, and I'm sure Tony did, out of the timeout or, making sure that your point guard knows, hey, if you get double teamed, you have a timeout. Worst case scenario, you have a timeout. Panicked. And if you would have said who was going to panic in a moment like that, you probably would have thought Furman would, not Virginia. Because Virginia, they love to control the ball. They control the clock. They keep that game in the 50s or 60s. They got a score that is really reflective of their kind of style. And they end up losing in dramatic fashion. Yeah, Paul.
Any chance a kid did exactly what he's told, the coach said, hey, guys, if you get buried in the corner, just throw it up towards the rafters, and hopefully it stays up there a bit.
And I think we're always under the misconception of if you throw the ball up, like 7 seconds are going to go off. It didn't work that way. And I think he traveled before he had the turnover. But if you had that, then, they have to set up a play, and you have a chance to set up your defense. But it was wonderful. Because this is that moment that every kid dreams about. In the backyard, I got a chance. I'm going to win. Now, you're winning the tournament with your shot. You're winning a first-round match. And Furman hasn't been to the tournament, won a game in a long, long, long time. It might be, 43 years? And, we don't know where Furman is. The Paladin, we don't know what a Paladin is. Like, everything falls in line with, that's what we love about March Madness. Yes, Todd.
But for Furman, that's like a Final Four game. You're playing a team like that, there's a good chance you're not going to win any games, and just to win one, this season could be over in a couple of days.
Thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And by the way, the last time an Ivy League team beat a Pac-12 team, 1996, first round, Backdoor cut, UCLA. Mitch Henderson, the Princeton head coach, started for Princeton in that game. He scored 8 points in the upset. Backdoor cut. Ouch. Pete Carrill. Yes, Paul.
Philosophical question. Can an Ivy League team be a true Cinderella?
I think it's hard to root for kids who go to Princeton.
Hey,
You know?
they already won.
Yes. Like you're in Princeton. You got to go to Princeton.
But there are a bunch of guys who aren't great athletes as far as like on the Duke level. Are they not as lovable as a Furman? Because we know where Princeton is.
Oh, yeah. Furman is your Cinderella.
They're lovable.
Yeah. Princeton is, okay. Wow, that's impressive. But I think we have a hard time going, you're a Cinderella if you go to Princeton or Harvard or Yale.
But nobody expects those teams to do well.
Yeah, but they're going to do well in life.
Yeah,
So they don't have to do well. Oh, great. They do well in sports. Yes, Todd.
But is it fair to just assume everybody that goes to an Ivy League school that must be a rich, snobby family and like everything's wonderful?
No.
perfect?
But they got into Princeton.
Yeah. But there's no guarantee that, and again, that you didn't have everything in life
Todd,
handed
we're
to
just
you.
having fun.
I'm just sticking up for the Ivy League.
I know, but I'm just having fun.
I take it too seriously.
Yes, you do.
I take things literally like
I
that.
thought you said you were going to be nice today.
I am. I could have
You
really.
made it 14 minutes.
Okay. I had the under.
Yeah,
That's better than yesterday.
True.